Hello, hello. Welcome back. Let's continue from where we left, and of course, this is Transformative-JM. Once again, I remind you, press that red button, subscribe. Remember the notification bell, because that is what will be reminding you of the new video or what we're addressing next, so that we can continue following the series and we help one another one way or the other. Thank you so much once again and welcome. So let's continue from where we left. We had discussed a few questions regarding the interview for freshers. We're still talking trend helping the new guys in the market. So let's go to the next difficult question. You know, we are discussing those interview questions that usually throw us off guard. You know, they take you, hey, why are you wondering now, what am I going to say here? So let's go now to the number one today is your strength. The questions they keep asking you about, what is your strength? Right? Then you're wondering which strength? Strength to lift things, or strength to do what, or strength to work? No. The strength, when they talk about strength, of course it is in relation to that job that you are asking for. But then, what is it about you, in you, that will come out there stronger than any other aspect that will help you perform that job, that duty? So you as an individual, what are the attributes of you that will help you now, assist you into discharging your duties more effectively, efficiently? So what are they? That's what they are asking, those kind of as attributes that are within you that will help you now come out the better strength, the unique abilities that you have that are different from that other person, that other candidate. And that's the question that we need to answer. So how do we answer this kind of question? Now, when they ask you about the strength, think about a list of good things about you, just like I've said, the attributes of you. Sometimes we have them and we don't identify. We don't know how to identify them. And I'll tell you how to identify these things. Sometimes we have people around us, and we have we also know them. Some we know our strength. But like we say, you cannot judge yourself. You cannot see yourself inside of a frame. So the people out there are definitely your looking glass mirror. The people will tell you your strength. The people will tell you things that are good about you. The people will always tell you, like when you go to the village, when you grow up in the villagers are very sincere. They'll tell you, hey, yule mtoto wa fulani is very good in this, was the best in this, and was the. So those are the kind of things that you get to know exactly who you are, and those are the strengths that you're going to use, that you will explain there, that will help you in this job. For instance, you will people have told you how you are professional, how honest, the integrity, loyalty, and then you share this. Now you bring all those things that people have talked about, plus the ones even you know. There are those things that you know by yourself, how you are good, because you've done tests here and there, you've been with people, so you are even aware of them. So you bring, like in this case, you're looking for a job, so definitely professionalism is a must. Yes, people are looking for people who are professional, those people who are going to do the juakali type of job. Honesty. People are very, very, very keen on this attribute. Honesty, integrity. Are you somebody that can be trusted? Do you think you have that strength? And of course, you've got to support these kind of things. So you will talk about the strength, that one, the loyalty. You are a loyal person. Now you are a fresher. You are coming from college, so definitely you will be talking about things in relation to your college life. How can we? Let's say we want now to dig deep into. You're talking about honesty. What is it that you did in college, or you have done with other people somewhere, that now will support your honesty or your integrity attribute? Now, those are the kind of things those are the strengths. So you will have a point to back it up. You will have a point to back up you're talking about you are being loyal and integrity, or you are a professional, because professionalism even is at home. Remember, it is from college, from school. So what is it that you are doing that can support that? So you bring out those are now your strength that you're going to use to bring into the business. That is the strength you're coming in with to add into what these people want, because definitely they are looking for such. So when you talk about you are sincere, and of course you bring in the aspect from college or from other place or at home, the sincerity and the continuous improvement. Well, you are in college, you started small and you are not doing so well, and you improved and you went up. So those kind of the strength that you are able to grow, to develop, that you are somebody who believes in continuous improvement. So these people will be very happy. You're a fresher. So if you come and you are Mr. Know-it-all, they know you don't know. So you show them that you are honest, you understand, you listen, and you are, eager to even learn, that kind of a thing. That now you will be able to develop through, because you have that ability to take in what you are being told. Some of us, we are very rude. You are being taught this and say, yeah, even I learned it in college, so I know it. This is not college. This is true thing. This is a reality. Some of the things that happen in workplaces, not some of them, majority, they are not, you don't study them in school. You get them when you do the practical experience, which we give you as interns and attachment team. So you will talk about now those attributes that you have, and of course things like teamwork, team spirit, working, ability to work with people, that you already, that strength that even at school, at college, I used to organize this, I had this team and we worked as a team, we achieved this goal. Those are now the strength you're going to share, and they will sell you a lot more. Point number 2 here, after they ask you about a strength, definitely you know what next is your weakness. So you have to be very careful, and this is tricky. The weakness is a bit tricky, right? Because they want to know you're tricky, because remember, they want to know who you are. So definitely you have talked about how honest you are, how professional you are, how you're a guy of integrity. In school you never touched anybody, even a pen which fell down you got it. And so well, now they believe you. Now let's hear your weakness. Are you somebody who cries when you're told something? You cry when the boss shouts at you, you are falling down, or you are crying, or what are your weakness? And again, just like it is with the strength, it is those attributes that are related to your work. These are things that are going now to help you. Those are now the kind of aspects of you that will help in how you perform that duty. So the weakness that may stand in your way, remember the first one, the strength, is those that are going to enable you to perform your duty properly. Now it is those things that might stand in your way to achieving the work performance. Now what we advise people is you be careful with the weakness, because if you say a weakness that might work against your position or that quest to work there, then again it definitely will not take you far. So a weakness in this relation is that which it is a weakness on your part, but to the organization it isn't. By and large it isn't. It is a one way or the other, it is a positive, right? But to you it is a weakness because it affects you. By the way, that is what weakness means. The weakness, it is that which may affect your work in one way or another. So it may not be as effective as the way you wanted it. So it is something, to you it stands in your way, but to others or to the company it is somehow it's a blessing in disguise. For instance, you are somebody, you say, I am my weakness is I am too I like how can I put it? But I am an early bird. Listen, I'm an early bird. early bird, this is somebody who is always on time. Whether you are supposed to come at what time, they are there. These are people who will come as early as, always earlier. They are there. These are the people that you don't have to tell them that you have to be at the workplace. You have to be at the workplace 15 minutes before time so that you can prepare yourself, change into uniform if you have to wear uniform. No, these are people who are there before that time. So even before, you talk about that 15 minutes to time, they have already finished changing into their uniform. They have arranging their things in their desks or in their whatever place of work. They are already done a bit of gone through the emails or seen what was there. There are people who are so early. And these kind of people, they irritate the lazy ones. You get it? So definitely it's a weakness because you're going to stand in the way of those guys who are the non-committed staff. Remember, we have those kind. There are many. Unfortunately, those are the majority. So you will be standing on the toes of others and they will not be happy with you. But to the company, that is a plus. Here is somebody who is well organized, somebody who keeps coming on time. You are supposed to report here at 2, but he is around by 12. He has given himself or herself time to change, to be, to plan themselves, to do a few of their personal preparations, then get now the organization preparation. So the work will not take them unawares. They are prepared, Those are the kind of people. So definitely that is a weakness on your side, because even if you're told to come at what time, you're still coming early, and then now you are you are making other people look like they don't know what they are doing, and that will be a negative on your side, but a plus for the company. Again, you will talk about a weakness that I am this kind of a person, or I am an introvert. So let's say it is a sales business, and people believe that in sales everybody has to be extroverted, which I don't agree with. Yes, I am an introvert, but I do sales very well. I sell whatever I do. Yes, so you find that a majority will believe that you are an introvert, and how are you going to do sales? That is another one. Yes, I'm an introvert, but I do sales, and I've got those other attributes, or much better attributes than other people. Like we say, it's all about you, whatever you want to do. I may not be very talkative. I may not be able to talk to so many people as the extroverted people, but I can tell you the one that I get might give me the kind of business that the other person, 10 of them will. So I don't even have to do a lot. So that is what happens. So there are certain weaknesses that they look a weakness because you don't smile a lot or you don't talk a lot. So perhaps it is a disadvantage. But to the organization, it isn't, because you're a great listener. Remember, you're a guy. These are now the people that we say attention to details. This is a person who goes to the client and listens in details, follows into detail, because you are able to listen. You don't talk too much, you are able to listen. So those are just a few examples. They may not be the ones that go with you, but at least from that line now you can get what we are talking about. A weakness that on your side, it's not, you may not be shining or you don't feel as comfortable as everyone else, but at the same time, it's a blessing to the organization. The organization is achieving, right? So you don't say a weakness such that, you see, I am applying to be for a position of a HR. Then there you are saying that my weakness is I don't like people. How are you going to deal with the staff if you don't like them? Yes, or you are in sales. Yeah, like we just said. We are in. You're doing the customer service, not sales. Okay, you are at the front desk, customer service. And then they say my weakness is my mood sometimes get so when somebody talks to me this way, it really destroys my mood. And once my mood is like that, I can take the whole day not talking to anybody. Can you imagine somebody at the front desk and because a boss or a colleague annoyed them, now they won't talk. So can you imagine what's going to happen to our guest? Who is even, no, I don't think you'll even get another question. people will just say you bye-bye, look for something, maybe some back office somewhere. So those are the things we're talking about. You may be talking the truth actually, but the good news is that you are also helping yourself, because if you take this job and you go to that place and that is how you really are, then you're not going to go too far. And it's not going to work out for you, it will not going to work for the organization, and both the organization and yourself, you are not going to enjoy that. You remember, when we are looking for jobs, the organization wins and you win. It is always a win-win situation, because there is no organization without you, there is not you without organization. Even if you go to training now, the way you are coming from your colleges, and there is no place to go and exercise what you have learned, then what for? Same to those employers, the organizations. Well, they are waiting for you guys to come from those training places so that you can work. They also give you that knowledge, understanding, and the experience that you can also grow, develop. You develop, the organization also gains. So that, in short, those are the kind of things that you please be careful with the strength and weakness. They might work against you. So discuss them carefully. Look at the strength, things that work for you, things that make your work easy, things about you that make work easy. And I'll repeat, the way to know these things, sometimes I know you are young, you are coming from college, so you don't know so much about your strength. What is it? Because perhaps you are not in an environment whereby you are able to pick out the things about you that might help you to move towards another direction. So like I said, there are so many other ways of knowing who you are, and I'll give you an example. When we were in college, a very good lecturer of ours, when we were finishing our final year, so what happened is he came to class and took papers, and each one of us was given papers, and then you are to stand behind the other person and you write something about that person and you pass over that paper. So it was a queue. Pass over that paper to the other person, and they wrote and they wrote and they wrote. By the end of the day, you get your paper. These people who are writing, they don't write their names. But remember, you have been in that class for the past 3 years or 4, depending on your training, or 2, whichever. So you actually know one another. It's not that there is a stranger here. So you pass that letter, passing that paper to the other person. So many people have written there about you. They don't put their names, but they have written things about you. I have never seen something so beautiful like that, because I got to know myself so well, because people know you. Yeah, you don't know that people are aware of who you are. You think, nobody knows me. I'm like this, Like we have this tendency of beating ourselves up at me, sijuangi, I am like this. And let people write those things and you will be so shocked. And good news is that they're writing the truth. There is no time for thinking. You're standing there and you're petitioning. It is in seconds. Write something about this person and it is passed over. So by the time you are getting it, you just get to know the real you. Those kind of things, they help a lot, so that, because you will see also some things inside them about you that you need to change and you improve. And that is so beautiful, a beautiful way of knowing who you are, your identity one way or another. And that will help you move towards another or go to the next level. And it will help you with this topic, this strength business, because now you will know exactly who you are. Perhaps you are doubting your strength, but people have confirmed it. Yes, and that now gives you the power now to believe and go ahead and do whatever you have to do in full swing. Thank you so much for listening, and let's look out for the next video. We continue. It's a long thing, but you need it, because you are still new. You don't know exactly what happens. Thank you. Remember to subscribe, of course. If you subscribe and you press the notification bell, you will be able to be notified each time there is something new that has come out, because also that will remind me to keep researching, so that I give you the latest, that you don't miss out at all. I don't want anybody to lose a job or to miss an opportunity. Sawa. Thank you. Enjoy yourself.